Global consciousness anomaly, something disturbing and most likely unpleasant, is outlined. The Global Consciousness Project is an initiative with a task to find correlations between the stream of random numbers generated by people on the internet and certain global events that make a big impression on the masses. By a stream of random numbers, the project understands everything that people manually type on the internet, such queries, addresses, messages for social networks, and so on. The creators of the project write the following a little obtrusively about all this. In the most general sense, the goal of the project was and is to create and document a consistent database of parallel streams of random numbers generated by high-quality physical sources. The goal is to determine if any correlations can be found between statistics of these data and independent long-term physical or sociological variables. The formal hypothesis of the original event experiment is very broad. He argues that the attraction of global events will correlate with the variances in the data. Experimental results clearly show that a wider study of this phenomenon is needed. In recent work leading up to the Global Consciousness Project, multiple REG advanced devices in Europe and the US have demonstrated non-random activity during a widespread experience of very interesting events. For example, the funeral of Princess Diana and the International Winter Olympics in Nagano, Japan, created a shared emotion and coherence of consciousness that appears to correlate with structure in other random data. In a fully developed project, a worldwide array of Libel REG detectors, random event generators that is connected to computers with installed software to collect data and send it to a central server via the internet. This network is designed to document and display any subtle but direct effects of our collective consciousness reacting to global events. The research hypothesis predicts the emergence of consistency and structure in global distributed data collected during major events involving the world population. And now, as conspiracists noticed, GCP.com has some very strange data on display. We're talking about the Schumann resonance. Normally, the graph of significant correlations of random data is rushing around for 24 hours along the entire vertical, becoming alternately blue and red. When the chart is completed in the red sector, like today, it means something of biblical proportions is approaching. There are very serious hypotheses about the correlation of the Schumann resonance and the frequency and rhythms of the brain in people and living beings on the planet. Schumann's frequencies are a kind of generalized wave for the consciousness of the planet and the creatures living on our planet. One way or another, these impulses strike jams the brains of the entire planet and clearly direct the basic impulses of behavior in a certain direction. The project developers have been building such infographics since 1998, and perhaps they could clarify something on the subject, but they're tight-lipped. People who are in the subject and have been following the project for many years right now that they have never seen anything like this. We do not know what will soon be happening in the world, but the situation with the mass consciousness shows clearly signs of anomalous direction. The fact that the center of symmetry of the anomaly is in the red sector could even be considered terrifying. And this is from Solask. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.